We should start streaming this on TikTok too, so that I could increase my fan base for there as well. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So I hope you enjoy. First, I gotta set everything up. Uh, it's been a hot minute since I've done a stream. Oh, someone's playing World of Warcraft? I haven't played that in forever. I'm kind of surprised it's still going. But then again, not really. Anyways, let's let's do what we gotta do. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. My name is UO Little Man OU, or you could just call me Little Man for short. And today we are getting back on track. Honestly, it's been a hot minute since we've done anything really regarding what's called regarding my world. So yeah, we're here now. But let's get this show on the road. Or if I could pull everything up, hold on. I'm tripping. There we go. Oh wait, I am also messing up. I need to mute myself on TikTok so that. Alright, now we're actually back on track. So yeah. So I'm back. It's been a hot minute since we've streamed. The last time we did stream, it was regarding a private world. Well, all of my worlds are private, but this world was a private creative world where I was building stands and stuff. So far, I just wanted to show everybody the progress. So this is what everything used to look like. You know, we have fish. We had Fisher house. We had fish houses over here. Giant church right here. Um, this ravine right here. It was never in my world, in my survival world. However, after a few updates, it officially came here. I figured to actually look at my world and see if this was actually here, just like dig down, but I ain't got time for all that. But yeah, all of this, it's beautiful. I had a fish house here, a regular house there, the church was here, a bank's right there. Um, Everything was all over the place. And honestly, this is just the start. So let's get into it. And if it loads. Definitely gonna take some time, yeah. There we go. And instantly I noticed lag. Okay. But here we are. To my creation. Hello, Angel. Thank you for joining. But this is everything so far. Same world, just in survival. We're still in the middle of building this bank, though. Oof, my TikTok is not working the right way. Hello, welcome to the stream. Anyways, but yeah, so far, I mean, I feel like we made a lot of progress from just that creative world, and like from the creative world, you saw all of this was not here. And I mean, it took a lot of time for me to just build just this church alone. And we're coming to our second giant build. I will say that technically speaking, I don't feel like they're giant per se. I do feel as though I could definitely build bigger than what I'm already building now. It's definitely going to take some time though, as always. But yeah, I hope you like. Feel free to like, comment, sub, follow, your choice, doesn't matter. As always, I take any kind of support. And yeah. So let's see what we're doing so far. So far we do actually need to finish building up on the walls. And we don't have the cobblestone, so we're just gonna run over and do that real quick. Oof, hold on. I hate when this happens. I just gotta check that often, if that's the case. Interesting, hold on. Yeah, definitely interesting. Hold on, wait a minute. Because this is not working. Or maybe I'm just tripping. Let me pull up my Twitch one more time on my phone. I'm not a huge fan of doing this streaming off of my phone thing too. I know. However, I do know I gotta get more of my content out, so. Yeah, it's definitely lagging bad. Hmm. Unless I just change my network. Except I'm on my own, so would it make sense? Yep, definitely. Hello, everybody. Sorry for the delay. I'm just trying to figure out how to get my TikTok stream to stop lagging. But I might have just figured it out. Anyways, but I do hope everyone's having a good day. Hope everyone had breakfast. Currently we are pushing lunch. So I do hope you're. Oh, wait, hold on, wait a minute. I think it's working. My bad. I'm sorry. But I do hope everyone's had a good day. Had some breakfast. All that extra stuff. We're pushing lunch right now, so please make sure you eat lunch and some dinner. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. We are just trying to set up my stream on TikTok. And it officially works. Okay. So yeah, I definitely want to start changing some stuff up. I want to do a lot of stuff. Not specifically sure as to what just yet. But we're here, so we're gonna figure it out. And we don't plan to be cutting the stream. We're just going to go with the flow and see how things go. So we might be streaming for a few hours. We just gotta continue getting our content out. I could just continuously just yeah, that's gonna take too long. My only other idea was just building it like this and just running back and just breaking the ones that are not supposed to actually be there. Because honestly, that's faster. Also, hello everybody. By all means, feel free to text or comment. My bad. Feel free to comment in the chat. I'm always gonna be communicating, so feel free to ask questions or just say something that's appropriate, obviously. Yeah. Okay, it's working pretty good. I just want to get the rest of my boost real quick. Come over here. Surprisingly, even that wasn't enough, but I'm pretty sure I would have known that. We're still getting a little bit of progress on my Twitch, and honestly, since I haven't been posting on TikTok, obviously I do know that I'm not getting much interaction or anything like that. Oh, technically I didn't need to craft anymore. Oh well. But yeah, we're not really getting much interaction neither on TikTok, neither on what's this called? On Twitch. However, I'm not gonna blame it on the fact that I just have a low view count or anything like that. Because I mean, by all means, yes, that is factual. Except I'm not applying myself so that I can get out of that range, if you get what I'm saying. Um, because by all means, yes, I mean, I barely have any actual like follows or anyone who is invested in watching my stuff. However, by all means, that doesn't mean to just give up. And mind you, I haven't given up yet. I still am pursuing this as best as I can. And I do feel as though if anyone out there is interested in making content, by all means, definitely hop in. I've seen a lot of people make a lot of good progress. And I just know that I at least want to be a Minecraft streamer. Let me fix that. I don't strictly want to be a Minecraft streamer. I don't only want to do Minecraft. I obviously want to do a whole bunch of stuff. Minecraft, Warframe. When I was younger, I definitely wanted to do World of Warcraft because that was like huge. I mean, the game technically still is huge. I just don't really see anyone talk about it now. But like, honestly, there's a lot of games and a lot of stuff that I am interested in streaming and playing and like showing content for. Oh, I was right. I did need it. Anyways, but it's merely just the fact that like I'm not trying to give up. And I don't think anyone here should give up if you're making content. By all means, keep trying. Just because you may not get something today don't mean you're not going to get anything the next day or the day after that. Everything is surprisingly different. Like, most people are going to like one type of content, other people aren't. You may have people who only like horror movies or horror games. So, like, it's always just a gamble with your content because by all means, you'll find people who will like your content, but then you'll also find people who won't like your content. You gotta find something in the middle, you know? Or if you feel as though you're better off just making one form of content because that's your target audience, by all means, you should also focus on that. I know with my target audience, I don't have a specific target audience. I'm just playing just to play. However, I do attempt to keep everything family friendly because anyone could be watching my streams and videos. And I'd rather have a clean slate and not say something I'm not supposed to be saying versus I have a slip of the tongue and I say something inappropriate or something that wouldn't be considered safe to say, if that makes sense. So yeah, and always as always, feel free to check out my Twitch. We are streaming there as well. If you'd like to sub there, or if you just want to watch, you can. Your choice. But yeah, so far so good. Today was a chill day. Woke up. Me and my girlfriend made French toast. They were pretty good, yeah. I mean, I'm not really a huge on cooking. I mean, obviously I love my cooking. It's just mainly the fact that I try not to always cook. I don't know why I be starving myself, but I guess it's mainly just the fact that I don't be in the mood to eat. But we are trying to get out the habit of doing that. Because that is not good for myself. Or for anyone, I should say. So please make sure you're eating your food. Even if you're not hungry. At least take a little bite or two. Okay, this works. And this is going to be extended throughout the whole bank. Mm, honestly, I don't really need another totem. I already got one. And it's been a hot minute since I've played on a realm. I've been thinking about joining a realm. Only reason I'm not joining it just yet is for the simple fact they already did pretty much everything in the game so far. They've killed the Ender Dragon. I'm pretty sure they already have beacons. Currently, they're just building, just to be building, really. By all means, I have no issue with that, because at the end of the day, I'd rather join a world where the dragon isn't killed versus join a world and it's already done and now it starts to die out. Cause like when you think about it, most most Minecraft worlds or Minecraft realms, they always have that 2 week phase where you'll play for like 2 weeks and then after like maybe 2 3 weeks, everybody's all set up. They either have diamond gear or netherite. They're ready to go kill the Ender Dragon. And now it's up to you to be like, oh well, screw it. I'll be here to kill the dragon. Then you got some people, they have the time and the patience. You got some people who just don't have a job, and by all means, you just let them know and they're ready. You got people who do got a job. I mean, with me and everybody who I've played on realms with, we usually beat the dragon on a weekend. My bad. Um, because like everybody would have something to do during the weekday, whether it's like working and stuff like that. And then on the weekends, I mean, everybody should usually be free on like Saturdays and Sundays. I mean, those are church days, so obviously you should be at least be free for that much, just church. Um, but like we'd always organize and set it up to where it's like, okay, well, everybody could be here just so that we could defeat the dragon. And honestly, it was really fun. What I will say is I have no issue joining worlds where the dragon's already killed. It's mainly just the fact that after that 2 week phase, nobody really plays on the server anymore. So it's like I'm gonna join a server that 9 times out of 10 is already dead or is already in the verge of dying, just so that I could pretty much pick up off of somebody else's save. And I do not have OSU. Hello. You too. But yeah, and mind you, by all means, whenever I join these types of servers, I don't mind for the simple fact I always build underground anyways, because I don't want what happened on the surface and like having to constantly see new stuff come about. I don't want to see it just instantly. I'd rather just gradually see like people's work. And obviously, I love seeing everyone's work, except everyone's different because some people, they'll start working, they may not like something, so they'll get rid of it or they'll edit it out. What? He tried to juke me. That's besides the point. They may edit it out. They may change the theme, the color. Um, like, by all means, I do love everyone's creativity, but it's merely just the fact that I don't want to join and everything's done and then nobody really wants to play. Because then it gets to a point where it's like, why the heck did I even join? And mind you, it's in a way to me, it's different if like, oh, you're already inside the realm and they killed the dragon without you. Cause one, you already made your progress from when y'all had nothing but a wooden pickaxe. Oh gosh. And well, that happens. Anyways, I'll repair that later down the line. That's still gonna come down anyways. But usually on worlds like if you just started, y'all had nothing, and you make it all the way to the point where you're about to defeat the dragon. In those type of worlds, I don't mind if my team or everybody else defeats the dragon without me. Because at least right then and there, I could still be like, oh, well, I mean, I already made a build. So, I mean, why would I just give up and be like, oh, well, I don't want to play anymore because y'all already killed the dragon? Because by all means, killing the dragon is fun. It does make it nice because y'all could bond over it. Y'all could take photos and be like, oh, yeah, me and the crew. But whole time, I mean, if even if you're not even there, at least you was there just so that you could get your elytra once everything was done. Because I mean, with all these new type of farms that there currently is now, you got XP farms, you got XP glitches. Um, like, sure, it's cool to kill a dragon the first time because it makes sense. Nobody wants to just join a world and see, oh well, it's already dead. However, other people, they don't mind. Like for example, people who only like doing redstone and stuff like that, who don't even care about it. Honestly, I think like they strong out there. Cause not me. I'd be like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I need a reason, even if I ain't gonna be there for the reason. But yeah, hello. But yeah, um, but I do plan to join the world later down the line when it is reset. And it's not a set date as to when they do plan to reset it because by all means they still are recruiting people to that world. And not only are they still recruiting, but they also are still what's called changing things up. And like I obviously earned my spot in joining the realm and checking it out and everything like that. However, I did speak up and establish with the host of the realm that although I would love to join, I was interested. Like I always wait until like next year or the year after or whenever they do reset the realm. Because, I mean, by all means, all I'm doing is just playing the game. I need my boost again. I fell off. Oof. But yeah. Um, but I am gonna be 100% ready whenever they reset the world. And I'm not saying like, oh yeah, I'm trying to force them to reset it. I honestly don't care. Um, if they don't reset it at all, I mean that's not gonna phase me. I could still find somewhere else where I could join for the time being. Um, but I do know regarding like what I've already seen from not only the owner's work but everybody else's work. I do feel as though I could definitely fit in with everything that they make. However, I do know I'd probably just build something very massive like this and just call it a day. And if the realm were to ever be considered like getting, I guess, deleted or or like they're starting completely over, some of me would think, oh yeah, just ask them, can I just get a copy of the world? Because you can't actually do that. But another part of me is like, I don't know. So, real quick, small little topic change. Fallout 4. We are almost done with it. Well, we already beat the game and everything. We already have all the achievements, and not only the wasteland, but and Far Harbor. Um, but we also need to get the achievements and Nuka World. And honestly, I know for a fact I could get them all in this playthrough. So yeah. Oh yeah, right. I did say that this was gonna be the actual structure, and then okay. I remember what I said. Okay, I remember. And then it was supposed to be like wood. Yeah, wood. Going up. Yeah. Okay. It's been a minute since I played on this world. I literally just been playing in creative for a while, and it's kind of crazy because I do not like playing in creative at all. I'm just looking for wood real quick. If we don't have it over here, then we're just gonna start stripping some trees down. And yeah, we're gonna be taking down some trees. Yep. Ain't this fun? I still do want to add more details to a lot of these other builds, especially the church, but I know it's going to take a long time for that. And my armor's looking decent. Uh, what day are we on? Actually, 1169. Okay. So we got another, what, 300 days? Well, no, a little bit under 300 days before we start doing our armor trims. So I do want to at least make sure everything is set up and done. But yeah, um, so let's see. Oh yeah, right. But I just have to finish up on Nuka World. Honestly, I somewhat have an idea of how I'm gonna go about it, because I just want to finish all the like big important stuff first, and then progressively lead into the smaller stuff, like finding all the books and getting all the I guess tokens and stuff like that. And then I'm just gonna make a separate save for my world, and then I'm going to um, I'm going to start focusing on pretty much bringing the raiders to the wasteland, and pretty much just get that situated and done with. And yeah, I think another game that I already beat Fallout 3. A crazy thing, I still have yet to beat Fallout New Vegas. I've played it, and like I make it really far. But for some strange reason, even though I make it really far into the game, it gets to a certain point where it's like, yeah, I'm bored. I don't even want to play this no more. And I don't know why. Because like I literally make it pretty far, but I think it's possibly just the fact that it has several different endings, and you have to be with several different factions, and the actions you choose. You could be idolized, you could be hated, you could be feared. A whole bunch of stuff could happen. You could be shunned. So I guess to me it's like, I don't know if I really should commit to it and continue playing it. And obviously, I mean, I want to get all the achievements, so I might as well. But it's mainly just the fact that, like, even though Fallout New Vegas is really fun to play, I think I just get bored. It might just be repetitive to me. The game's pretty easy. I mean, I do the same stuff. Walk around, I shoot an enemy, they blow up, they go. I mean, pretty simple. Basic gameplay, you know. But, I don't know. I gotta get rid of something. Yeah, I could get rid of a totem. Yep. Okay, we're gonna go to sleep for a quick second, and then we're gonna run back to the church. And honestly, this is a beautiful view. I plan to build a giant, what's called a giant windmill right here, though. My girlfriend, she was helping me with building it. In creative, I just wanted her to give me like a small little base design. anyways, I just wanted her to give me a small little base design, and then I was gonna go from there. Now let's come over here. Let's see what we got. There we go. Ah, would you look at that? Computer's about to die. That's normal. Alright, so first we want to fix that small little hole. And 9 times out of 10 we're going to leave a beacon here, or all four of these beacons, and just put it underneath and just have a glass section so it could shoot out. But let me think. We're definitely gonna start working on the walls. And when we get to the top, we have to do a little combination. I will have to fix my netherite tools. So I think I'm gonna start building this first, and then when we start to run out of blocks, we're just going to switch over and get our stuff fixed. I know for a fact I'm gonna need more wood than that, but interesting. I'll obviously figure it out as I go. One, two, three. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to complete these beams, these wooden beams. I'm just gonna completely fill it all the way up. There's no point in trying to be all artsy with it. I know it would look nice, yes, but I ain't got time to do all that. So we're just gonna focus on the wood first. And do I sound like a robot? Let's find out. Testing. Okay, I don't sound like it. I feel like whenever I talk, it's very monotone. It's kind of crazy that somebody coded their own game and They got thousands of people watching them. Well, it's not crazy, but like to me, it's like crazy as in cool, like in a good way. Like, because you made your own game. Not only did you make your own game, but you got thousands of people supporting you. I'm not even sure if he or she, I'm not completely sure who they are. I believe it's a guy, but I'm not even sure if like they did the whole thing by themselves. Oh, I'm messing up. I'm glad I caught on. I you could code a game by yourself. That's I've seen a lot of people do it. I could have got into coding when I was younger, but only reason I never did was because most of the major gaming companies, um, like yeah, you could get into gaming and coding, but all of the schools regarding gaming and coding, I think not all, but a good handful of the schools for gaming and coding in the areas that you have to go so that you could be a part of like giant um, gaming companies. They're all, I think, in like California, if I'm not mistaken. And by all means, I did want to get into coding, but with that knowledge, I know for a fact I don't want to be leaving my family behind. And by all means, I don't mind because obviously, pursue your dream. However, I feel like if I did pursue that dream, I wouldn't have gotten much done. So I at least want to pursue something that I feel would be reasonable. I mean, I wanted to be an artist when I was younger, because I mean, I was good at drawing. I wanted to be a game designer because, like, I loved video games. And sure, I mean, just because you love something doesn't mean oh it's gonna be easy. You're gonna get it instantly. And obviously, I understood that much. Um, I wasn't expecting anything to be easy. I expect myself to learn because even with coding in high school, it was fun. I will say that at certain points I got confused. Um, except like I was 100% ready just to commit to something as serious as that. My bad. I'm in my head. I'm just thinking. Almost done. Almost. We did just a small section, and we still got quite a decent amount. Okay. Ain't that beautiful? Yeah, let's just enjoy the moment for just a few seconds. Just look at it. It's just majestic. I don't know, man. I think it's very beautiful. All right, let's get back on track. All right. Yep. Tough crowd, I will say. No one has joined, but that's okay. It happens to the best of us all, you know? And so far, this looks nice. All I would do really is just, obviously where all the wooden beams are, just pull those all the way down. I'm probably, honestly speaking, I could just say screw it and just implement the windows. Let's see how this looks first. Yeah, I like that already. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna make that. That's two. I feel like it should probably be one more. Yeah, I guess that could work. Yeah, that could work. Come in. All right. So yeah, we're just definitely gonna need more logs. And I would actually start working on my Christmas tree. Uh-oh. I want to finish building this bank first. After I finish the bank, then we might start working on our Christmas stuff. Yep. And we need more wood. Tough crowd, tough crowd. But yeah, let's finish placing all these planks. Um, we are gonna. Let me see how it is. Okay, so just two going up. That's creeper. So yeah, two going up, and then everything else. Yeah, I guess that could work. Perfect. I love the little glare. And I'll just have to do that for the rest of these then. Another game that I do want to get more, well, not more, but the rest of the achievements in would have to be Dishonored. Because I already played it several times. However, I have to play it one way without killing anyone, another way without what make it neutral, make it passive, or a whole bunch of stuff. And honestly, I was able to do. Well, I did two of them, which was like mass murder, and then like have the bad, I guess, the bad ending. Then, then I think I also had the neutral ending with the first game. but I still have to get the um let's call it the passive ending. And even then, um, you could change the outcome for a lot of the stuff, like your ferryman, the guy who always takes you from point A to point B. He is pretty cool, like chill guy. Except if you play the game and all you worry about is just constantly killing people, then he'll be like, oh well, I mean, I'll, I'll give your enemies a head start. And he literally shoots in the air so that they can all be notified that you're there. Oof. He literally shoots in the air so all your enemies are notified that you're there. And now, they're charging all the way over there to where you're at. And what you could do, I believe you could kill him before he does it, or you could just let him do it. But either way it goes, regardless, if you kill him before he does it, I think like if you, well, it doesn't really matter, but if you just kill him, then you'll have a sadder ending regarding that situation. But I still haven't finished. Well, I finished Dishonored 2. I just haven't finished it in all the endings. Gotta go back over it, you know. And I will be going to fix everything up now because I need more wood. And I don't feel like making a new axe if this one breaks. Though I think I should. Oops. I think I should at least start making copies of my current tools. Yeah, copies of my current tools so that if ever they do break, I can always just have a spare. Because I already have a copy of my netherite armor, and it's inside of the church. So, well, I have a copy of both my diamond armor and my netherite armor. They're both the same thing. It's just one's netherite, one's diamond. So, pretty tired. hmm Hello, welcome to the stream. Let's see how long we've been streaming. We've been streaming for an hour now. That's pretty good. Pretty solid. I could have made that. Okay. And while that's going, I do want to at least organize my stuff real quick. I think one of these are full, aren't it? Yeah, this one. Yep, and this one. Yep. Yeah, since it's full, it's just gonna shoot it out. Right. Okay. I gotta sneeze. Ah, bless me. Ah. Alright, I do. Okay. Alright. Technically speaking, hold on. Yeah, I guess that could work. Alright, okay. This ain't full yet. Honestly speaking, let's check out our iron farm while we're at it. Oop, wrong one. Yeah, man. This is the life. I'm about to go back there in a second. I do want to check out my other farm right here. Yeah. We're probably gonna hop off in just a few and hop back onto Fallout, get that back down. Honestly, I do want to destroy this in the future and make a better one. But for the time being, we're not. Oh, it's already full. Oh no, it's not full. It's just on this redstone stuff. And then after this, then everything should be leveled up. I think I'll be taking a temporary break just so that I could finish up on my Fallout. It shouldn't take me that long. Plus, we already streamed for an hour 15. So yeah, we're just gonna call it a small little break. Oh, wrong one. Yes, fear me. Oh, jeez. I thought about it. Hold on. Okay, well, we can turn that off now. Get our little XP. Oh, never mind. And call it a day. Alrighty. With that being said, we're gonna end stream here. As always, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Oof, I just said that. Feel free to like, comment, or sub. Drop a follow if you want to. As always, I appreciate each and every last one of you. Thank you very much for even watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Love you guys.